everyone. Sorry I'm late. Just a touch of technical issues tonight. I think my computer decided that it was going to do its cycling thing and update and whatever right now. So it's done. I'm here. Thank heavens. So, how are y'all? It looks like we have a few people here already. Oh, it was already moving me down. Hi, Robert. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Um, let's see. I saw that Ruth is here. Good to see you as well. Thank you, Tiffany, for all your help all the time. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Okay. That looks like it right now in the chat anyway. Hopefully people are on my Facebook Live because I keep telling people about it. So I want to start out tonight by getting us into a good space so that we are nice and relaxed. So just allow your eyes to fall shut if you'd like to, and let the music take you wherever you go. Sonny lives on a farm in a wide open space. Take off your shoes, get out of the race. Lay down your head on a soft riverbed. Sonny always remembers the words his mama said. Sonny, don't go away. I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. Nights are so long, the silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired and not all that strong. Sonny works on the farm, though he's barely a man. Not much to do, but he does what he can. Sits by his window in his room by the stairs and watches the waves drifting soft on the pier. Sonny, don't go away. I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. Nights are so long, the silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired and not all that strong. Many years have gone by. Sonny's old and alone. His daddy, the sailor, never came home. Sometimes he wonders what his life might have been. Still from the grave, Mama's voice haunts his dreams. Sonny, don't go away. I'm here all alone. Your daddy's a sailor, never comes home. Nights are so long, the silence goes on. I'm feeling so tired and not all that strong. Sonny, don't go away. So that feels better to me. Now that I've gotten myself calmed down from being so stressed out about my computer, we can get started, right? So, what is everybody feeling tonight? I'm interested to know. Hi, Samir. Good to see you. Jojo, you're here. Yay. uh, while I'm driving, but awesome. Anders here too, my son. And I know he has a question tonight. Good to see you, Jojo. I'm glad you're on, even though you are driving. Just be careful. You don't have to watch, though. So let's see where to get started. The feels. My goodness, is the Schumann going off scale or what? Um, I had no idea really what was happening to me yesterday. I just knew that I was sad about all kinds of things. And um, sometimes, Father's Day makes me sad anyway, because I feel like I lost my father at 15 when he threw me out of the house. And even though we reconnected later, that relationship was never the same. And I guess I always seeked his approval and wanted to know that he was proud of me. And I never really got that until just before he died. But the other thing is, my son is estranged from his son as well. And I don't like that. I've not been able to see my grandchild, Brayden, for years. And part of that is because I'm not willing to bend around other people's, what I call funky rules. So I have been called a horrible mother, and therefore she has decided that she can't have me in his life. So, yeah, interesting stuff to me. Hi, Destiny. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming and jumping on. So, anyway, but yesterday I found myself being really weepy about all kinds of things, not just that. And I'd had a full weekend, yes, but a full weekend of really good things. So I thought that would just continue. And then Sunday happened, and I went, what the hell is happening? Now, I have not looked up the astrology because I've not taken the time. I can, I can look up a little bit on my computer. I don't know if you can hear all that stuff I'm banging around in here, but, the moon is void, of course, right now. The current chart. That square is happening between, well, Mercury. Come on. Nope, that's not the one I was thinking of. There is a square happening between Ceres, which is an asteroid, and Neptune. They're opposing, and then Mercury's in that mix, being square to both. But yeah, I'm not sure it's the alignment of the planets right now. I think it's other things happening. You know, the Schumann resonance is off the scale. And or has been anyway. I'm not sure what it is right now because I don't look that up on a regular basis. I just had somebody send it to me, and it was kind of insane. So, and I think they were talking about that in the chat too. I saw a couple of things come up in our group chat for the VIPs. But yeah, it's been super interesting. I did have a wonderful time this past week traveling around with my friend and also doing a flower petal mandala ceremony. So, what we did was give everybody, we bought a bunch of flowers. We had about, let's see, I think we had 15 people total, maybe 16. And we gave each person a flower, and us presenters took them too. And then we meditated, sending wonderful energy into that flower. And then we had a 6-foot round table set up, and we made a mandala out of those flower petals, and it turned out so cool, so beautiful. So I hope that you saw that on my my homepage, or I think it's up on my Channeling Divine page. I know it's up on Instagram, and I know it shares to both, so should be. Yeah, so all the good things are happening. And also I was involved as a vendor in an SOS show as well. So that was super fun. Love those. And yeah. Yeah. So anyway, on with the show, right? Andrew, I'm going to do yours first because my son called me and he said, Mom, can I get a reading by chance? And I'm like, well, yeah, you're my son. But I love that he decided to do that on the show. So his question was, well, he had a couple of questions, but I'm going to answer or attempt to answer the one about what is he supposed to learn from being estranged from his son and not being allowed to see his son. So I used a card deck by Teal Swan. It's called The Blind Spot. And I know that some people aren't fans of Teal Swan. I try not to get involved in all of that drama because when I looked it all up, I really didn't understand what the big deal was. And I'd appreciate it if people just let me live my life. So I'm going to let her live hers. So the card that I pulled was number 36, but I want you to take a look at that symbol. Let that sink in a little bit, Andrew. And then explanation of that is a negative reinforcement pattern. If you have drawn this sigil, you're stuck in a negative reinforcement pattern. And I know this about you, my love. This pattern, partially because I was stuck there. So this pattern may be isolated to this one situation, or it may apply to your life in general. The reality is that you are doing what you are doing in order to avoid something you don't want, instead of what you are doing so as to get something you do want. In sport, coaches are well aware that athletes want to win and that no athlete wants to lose. But some are motivated to win so as not to lose. Does that make sense? I hope I'm reading this correctly. But some are motivated to win so as not to lose. Their athletic career, which is usually not very successful, is motivated by avoidance. Others are motivated to win because they love the feeling of winning. It's usually not, or they usually do not perceive themselves as facing the same risks and stakes when it comes to losing. For example, one athlete whose family only approves of them because they are competing and only when they are successful at it stands to lose the approval and closeness of the family if they lose a match or race. Andrew, I wonder if you felt like that growing up. I'm a big football, baseball, anything my kids played in, I wanted to be there and I wanted to watch, and I'm loud. So I hope that didn't come across as me pushing you to win all the time, because I love you all the time. Doesn't matter. Also, I was able to fix you so that you could go back in, right? So hopefully that didn't come across as you need to win, you need to win. But yeah, if if it did, forgive me. And yeah, I'm not going to read any more of that because I have dyslexia. So I'm really better at doing the intuitive thing. But Andrew, I think you might be stuck in, I've got to do this so that I don't lose, so that I don't end up like my dad. How about we shift that and we look at it as, I want to do this because I love it. I want to go play golf because it is so fun for me. And that one I think is super fun for you. So that was one of the first phone calls I got from Andrew, was that he called me and said, I'm down in Oklahoma, and guess what, Mom? I'm playing golf with my shirt off in February. It was awesome. And I could hear it in his voice that he was so happy about that and so passionate about that. So I'm very, very proud of you. And so everything else in your life, Andrew, turn it around a little bit. When you find yourself, here's the key. When you find yourself talking about or thinking, usually it's thinking, I got to do this so that I don't screw up. Got to go to meetings so that I don't fall down. Got to go to do this and do that so that I don't. Think about it differently. Correct your brain and say, I'm going to go do this because it will get me where I want to go. I'm going to go do this because it's really fun. I'm going to go do this because it's really, really feeding my soul. I know that I did that this weekend. I might have gotten myself way overtired because I got a small group of people together after we did the SOS show, after I was already tired. We went and I made dinner. Well, I didn't make dinner. I made burgers. I burned burgers for people. And then everybody else brought the fixins to go with it. And then we played music. And I'm telling you, it was such good music. And it fed my soul so much to be with a small group of friends, so it wasn't overwhelming. We didn't have to drink to put up with each other. Not that we do that. What I realized is that many times at these great big music nights, we get so stressed out because we're all empaths and we're all feeding off of each other that that we drink a lot of alcohol in order to combat that, right? And I just wanted to have a good time this time. I realized that I did have such a good time, and it was so good, so soul feeding. So I encourage you to do that, Andrew. Yes. So I know that lots of people want readings tonight, and sorry, my nose is itching today. Robert has asked for a reading. I'm trying to make sure that I've talked to everybody as well. So I'm looking through there. Hi, Melissa. Good to see you on here, love. Thank you. The other thing is, oh, Andrew said, can you send me the card? Yes, I can. When you got to the second line, I started crying. You bet, baby. I love you. And I'm very, very proud of you. So, Robert, let's see what comes up for you. Robert, I have a tarot deck sitting here. I might have to do this a little differently because these are clear, so you can't really see them, right? So the sun came up for you, Robert. Does that help? Good. The sun, major arcana in tarot, and the sun is it just means that everything is going well for you, Robert. The sun is shining on you. So if you find yourself having a hiccup or two right now, just know that things are getting better. Things are looking up. It might take a little bit for you to get where you want to be in life, and just know that you're going in the right direction. The sun would tell me that you're going in the right direction, and that to allow yourself to be filled up with that sun. You know, I know you live in Pennsylvania. I like Pennsylvania. And I know that lots of sun shines there. You know, it's not like you're in Seattle where it's raining a lot, but go out into that sunshine, and maybe you want to spend some time in the hills around there too, and just soak up that sun and those trees and that wildness out there, because it feels so good when we take the time to do that. Yes, that's what I have for you today. Let's see. Who else? I'm not sure if anybody else asked me right away or not. Jojo, did you catch my last show, love? I hope you did. I hope you listened to the recording. I didn't see that you were on, but I hope you did. Because I know you sent me a message and then an automatic reply happened because Facebook is weird. So, do not answer that because you're driving. But I want to give you something. So, I am not going to sing for you at the moment. I'm going to see what shows up here. So, well, this is interesting. This is the card. Oh, goodness. I don't know if I can make it. There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to do this intuitively again because my book is not within reach. I would say that that's the devil card. Something is keeping you in chains, my love. And yeah, that goes right along with all of it, right? So now is the time to let go of those chains, though. So I would encourage you to, there are lots of different ways to let go of things, right? So you could write everything down and burn it. And then I would encourage you to let the ashes float into the air or down a river, whichever you prefer. Or you could do a meditation and ask for those chains to be broken. I would say that Archangel Michael would be really good at doing that. And I don't know. I don't know if you're a religious person, and you don't have to be anyway. Jesus is really good at doing that too. And you know that I'm not a religious person, but I do believe that Jesus was on the earth, and I think that his spirit could help you do that. So, yes. The other thing is, fire, dragons. Dragons can help you break those chains. Ask them to come in and see what they have for you. See what they look like. See how they show up for you. Because, yeah, you got dragons. I love that. Yeah, see how they show up for you. And if you need help with that, just reach out. Y'all can reach out between my shows. I know that Tiffany puts it out there, how to reach me. Yeah, because I do like hearing from you. So I appreciate that. Yes, I get a lot of people reaching out a lot of times, but I do enjoy hearing from y'all. So the other thing I wanted to tell you, while I was at that music night, the Saturday night, a man that I have known for a long time. He's my really good friend's stepdad. Somebody had made the comment about, my friend Danielle Agnew that I've had on the show. She and the Moonshine Preachers have a single out on Spotify. And so one of the people in the Moonshine Preachers was the host that night. And actually, her stepdad, Pete, is the other one. So we're all standing around talking, and he says, "Oh, yeah, we've got a song on Spotify." And I said, "Yeah, I have an album on Spotify." And I don't know if y'all know that I have an album. Actually, I have a couple of them. So one of them has been released to all the things like Spotify and iTunes and whatever, but you can find that under Marcia Colver Reichert if you spelled just the way I have it on Facebook if you want to listen to that. So do that. And I would love it if somebody bought an album. I think it's been a while since I sold one of those. So that's fun. But I found it really funny because he was listening to it and he said, "I didn't know that you were this good, that your voice is just incredible." I said, "Wow, Pete, coming from you being such a good musician, I really appreciate that." And so he was going to go home and listen to the rest of my album. I thought, wow, that's a super good compliment. I love that. So I want to do some more singing, speaking of which, because it's my show and I can, right? So let's see what comes up. Samir, you popped into my head first, so this must be for you, my dear. Considerador amore tu alet hiu Maria l'amor Cantalegi Amwalero Manushediu Awa Manu Parilu Canila and Ororiu Bonol Ashuriu manoreu que no mawalor can heal Manu. Oh. Whew, sometimes it's super good, right? So, Samir, if you need an explanation for that, it seemed like it was. Let's talk about who first. It was a guide of yours that came in. She is very shamanic, and by that I mean like the tribal spiritual leader. So she helps you. She nudges you, I guess, when you should see something. So she helps you, like if you are driving down the highway and there's an eagle, and all of a sudden you look off to the side and you see that eagle. She's the one that nudged you to see that. She also would nudge you to look it up and see what it means. So, funny that eagle showed up too, because I feel like that's pretty important for you. Eagles can be messengers of both uh, a messenger bird, and they can also be representative of being strong, doing an original thing, being brave enough, I guess, to do the original thing, being brave enough to find and stay with, which is not the easiest part of your soulmate. And that may be, I want to let you know that by that, I don't mean your life partner, your forever partner. I mean, the people that come into your life that you know that you've had lots of lives with. So it's not necessarily your life partner. It could be one of your best friends that you just always stay in touch with, that you know you've known each other before. Julia Greninger, she's on tonight. That she's one of mine. She will always and forever be in my life because we have been there before. So let's see. I'm looking. Oh, that's it, Samira. Thank you very much. Love that. Okay. Whoops. Somehow I got way back in my comments. Hi, Robin. Robin says, I was listening while I was driving and it's amazing on the stereo system. Awesome. I love that. It is also that's the thing with that album. I know that that Tiffany put a link up, so thanks, Tiffany. With that album, it will sound way better if you put headphones on, especially noise canceling ones. And the reason why I say that is because Danielle and I specifically recorded it so that Danielle's also my producer for that album. We specifically recorded it with 3 different microphones, and then she produced it so it would be bouncing around to those different microphones. And so it's specifically made to help you heal. So keep that in mind when you're listening to it, and know that you will get loads of healing from that album. just listening to that all the time. I know that some of the people that I know that have bought the album also use it in their healing sessions as well. So you're welcome to do that. Let's see. Oh, Samir, is that pronounced Garuda? Let me know because I really like to get the pronunciation right. He said Garuda is a mythological eagle in India. I love that. I love learning new things like that too. So thank you for letting me know. Let's see. What else have we got here? Robin says, I always hear the others when I wear headphones, and I love that. That is so cool. I don't see Richard on tonight, but I know that Destiny usually wants a card, so I will. Oh, by the way, thank you again, as always, for donating if you have, and know that I really appreciate your donations. It helps me keep going on the show, and yeah, I love it. And you can always donate if you listen to it later as well. Tiffany always puts up a link to my Venmo and Venmo or PayPal. I am Marcia Colver. So, Venmo or PayPal. PayPal shows up as Soul Sync Bodywork as well. So, but both will work. So, Destiny, let me see if I can get this to show up now. Isn't that a beautiful card? These are made so that you can layer them as well, but my interpretation of this card is that it's the star in the major arcana. So, again, if there is darkness at all anywhere, don't forget that any little tiny light will light up that darkness. And because you have the star shining at night, that means that good things are coming for you, Destiny. More good things. So, and don't forget to look on the bright side too. Make sure you're manifesting everything you want from a space of, like I said at the beginning, from a space of, I'm going to do this because I love this, not, or I'm going to do this because I'm going to make money at it, not, I'm going to do this because I have to make money, because I have to pay my bills, because I have to do this, because, let go of those words. And when you find yourself getting into that, again, just shift it a little bit. So you're saying, I'm going to do this because I love this. And I'm going to do this because it's going to make my heart happy. And even going to work, I'm going to do this because it's going to make my bank account full. Not, I'm going to do this because things are going to come out of my bank account right away. Shift it a little bit. Yeah. Love that. So just always remember, whenever you're falling into that and thinking the icky think, then just correct yourself, and with love. I might just take these off. I might have nose prints right here, but whatever, right? I can read it easier, I think. Tiffany says, I have the translucent tarot deck too. Love stacking them and making pretty pictures. Yes, I do too. So I will do one of those first. Let's see who else out there. Robin. Robin, you're getting music. This isn't real you hear my best voice. Okay. Okay, so I am going to do 3 cards for you, Robin. I got to really look at these two because I'm not used to them. So you have 10 of Pentacles. Six of Wands and 10 of Cups. Ooh, fascinating. So with 2 10s showing up, let me see if I can make it so that you can see the stacked cards. They don't show up very well, and the light's getting weird in here. Oh, there. Now you can kind of see them. That isn't as cool a picture as normal, but okay. So I also don't normally read upside down. However, I feel like you're kind of, the way I interpret all of this is that I feel like you're kind of in the middle of 2 decisions, or a decision that you really need to make, but you could go 2 different ways. And you want to finish something in that. I know that 10s are about finishing. So, Robin, make the best decision for your heart. Stand up, and hopefully you can see this. Stand up. Be that guy who has all the wands in front of him and is holding one in each hand, the magic wands, right? Know that you have the power inside of you to make the decisions, the big decisions. You also have the power to do what you need to do in order to move on. That goes for a lot of different people out there as well. I know that other people are listening tonight. Robin says, music, please. Yes, there'll be more music. So, yes, that is for a lot of us. We might think that creating an end to something and really letting something go is devastating, and it can be. And also, that makes way for the new beginnings, the new fun things that can come up in life. When we are stuck in so much sorrow, that keeps us stuck. It keeps us stuck in one spot. Or if we're stuck in fear, that keeps us stuck in lots of spots. So allowing those things to go, the fear, the grief, and anything else we're letting stop us, will make way for more love, more happiness, more joy to come into our lives. So we need to remember that. We need to really concentrate on the good things that are happening and making room for those things for more. I'm double Capricorn with a Virgo moon. So I'm all about climbing up to the top of things. And I always say that if there isn't a mountain for me to climb, I will build one for me to get up there. Unfortunately, sometimes those mountains that I build myself are made out of fear. Like I have a fear. Actually, I can say that I had a fear of putting things out on the internet. And I don't even know where that comes from. But now I'm out on the internet and I do have a live show. People can see me during that live show, this live show, and they can hear me. They can hear me sing. They can hear me talk and speak about things that I know about, right? So they can hear my perspectives, and I'm not afraid to put that out anymore. I think it's super cool that I finally let go of that mountain of fear that I had. So now, am I doing that all the time? No, because that is not what I want to do. This radio show is awesome for me. So I get on and um and now I have a fear about forgetting it, I can tell you. So I double set alarms on my phone. Still, I went into a panic moment today thinking that I had forgotten it. But that's only because I did that lately. So I don't think that'll happen again. But um hi, I'm back. Yay. Anyway, I was saying that you might want Jesus to come in. You might want Buddha to come in. You might want Krishna to come in. Whatever. Mother Mary. It might be a god or a goddess that you want to come in and break those chains for you. Have them melt those chains. The dragons can melt those chains. However you do it, let go of your fear right now, because that's big. It's a big theme right now in all of this stuff. So, and that Schumann resonance making us uncomfortable, bringing up stuff that is old, old, old. I know that Pluto was doing some things in there, so that really brings up the old stuff too. So he is Pluto is activated, definitely. That's, Robert said, how about Ages Past, Ages Hence by Lorena McKenna? I haven't learned it yet. I just found it the other day, and I was remembering that I was supposed to learn that, and yeah, I haven't done that yet. Oh, Robin says my dragons have been helping me a lot lately. Yes, they have been showing up for a lot of people. A lot of people that I wouldn't have expected to see dragons around. I don't know. I guess I believe that most people have dragons around them, but I think that there are a lot of people who are um huh, who think that that's too much fantasy, or that doesn't go along with their belief systems. So they just kind of quiet their dragons and ignore them. But I do believe they're there for everybody at everybody's disposal. So if we allow them in, then they're there. They're there. You know, I love I love my dragons. And I have one here too. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can't see that right now, but and if I move my camera, God knows something weird will happen. So I'm not going to do that right at the moment, but yes, do tap into that energy. You know what I would encourage you to do? I would encourage you to see if you can draw your dragon and get out the color pencils or the crayons or whatever you got, markers. See what color comes up. What color are you drawn to when you draw your dragon? What colors do you think your dragon is naturally? Now, I know myself that they can show up as different sizes, like the sky's the limit on sizes. They can be as small as they need to be, and they can be as large as they need to be. But they're all different colors, and some of them have all the different colors in there. I know that I have seen Black iridescent dragons around people. I have seen white iridescent dragons around people. And I love, and every other color, and sometimes it's iridescent. So that is mixing all the colors of the rainbow in on whatever base color there is, right? So, and it might show up as, I have one that shows up more normally green, but then in that green sheen, I definitely see purples and blues as well. So you never know what's going to come out, but I would encourage you, highly encourage you to do that and to get in touch with them and to see dragons are our power. They represent our power. So I would encourage you to see how much power that could bring you. And do remember that there's a difference between power and force. Power can be standing quietly knowing that you've got all the knowledge in you, or knowing that you've got all the ability, but not pushing it forward. Force is when we push it forward, right? So, sometimes I know I have gotten in trouble for that. It gets me in trouble. Me? Yeah, sure. I do. So, titanium. Yeah. That's got all the stuff in there, right? Yeah. The new things that they're doing with stones too, where they make like aura quartz by holding it under fire, I think. And yeah, those are always fascinating as well. So let's see. I think we ought to sing again. I ought to sing again. I can't hear you. So I would love it if you sing with me, but I can't hear you. So let's see what shows up. Gosh, there are so many things going through my head, and it seems like I'm stuck because they won't drop the one in that I need. Okay. All right. There we go. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She's got the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love my love, and well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I wish the day it soon would come, that she and I could be as one. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She's got the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon she stands. I go to the Clyde to mourn and weep, satisfied I ne'er shall be. I'll write her a letter, just a few short lines, and suffer death 1,000 times. I would like to thank you for showing up, for being with me, and for donating anything that you donated, and for sending all your wonderful energy at me. I love that. Thank you so much. I feel loved. So I will see you next week. Bye.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP. Join our circle of VIPs and receive exclusive access to live stream specials and other epic perks. You can join the Goldylocks Productions VIP communities either through Patreon or the YouTube community. Join today.